We're finishing up our broadcast this morning with Street Surrender, 2-year-old filly by Street Boss, who just finished up her first lap. And typically what we do with these babies when their first day back, they'll jog one and then gallop maybe 1.5 here on the training track. And then tomorrow, more than likely, Craig will take her out to the main track, which will be her first galloping opportunity on the main track. She jogged the main track yesterday. Let me give you a little bit more zoom in capability here on Periscope. For those people that are joining for the first time, this is Del Mar. This is probably one of the more magical racetracks in all the world. You're literally a stone's throw away from the ocean, from the Pacific Ocean. And they have horse racing, top-notch horse racing here at Del Mar. And we're videotaping our filly, Street Surrender, who is by Street Boss, putting in about a mile and a little bit more gallop on the racetrack that is the training track here at Del Mar. It's also just over, literally yards away from the main track. This filly's got such a beautiful way of going. One reason why we're just totally smitten with her when we bought her at the OBS April sale. I think Michael Bennett asked me, how does this track compare to what, Churchill or to the main track? They're both dirt tracks, and I agree. This filly is a freak. Just a really, really good training filly. Oh, Churchill, Michael? By the way, Steph, Michael Bennett's on here. This track actually is a little bit deeper than Churchill right now, the main track. And that's the way that riders have described it. So one thing that's going to happen as we get closer to opening day is just to see if the track gets a little bit tighter, a little less deep, a little less tiring. If you haven't had an opportunity to work over this track, you might get, and you think you're fit for 5/8 or 3/4 or whatever, you're maybe not as fit as you think you might be. But Michael Bennett, Stephanie, do you have a sangria in your hand?
Wish. Later. In an hour.
There you go, Michael.
Just being here.
So we're waiting for the filly to come back. We'll get her coming off the racetrack, and then, yeah, Michael Bennett. He asked me a question just a second ago.
Of course he did.
Good.
When is he coming out?
He says,
here?
hello. Yeah, when are you coming out,
When are
Michael?
you coming out? When baseball's over.
When baseball's over, exactly.
It's never over.
Again, this is Street Surrender, our 2-year-old filly by Street Boss. I think we paid $270,000 for her at the OBS April sale. It's our first Street Boss filly. There's Craig DeLassy, our trainer here on the West Coast. And I'm just going to get this filly kind of coming off the racetrack, and then we'll finish up our Periscope broadcast for the day. Michael is in Atlanta watching Mason play baseball, of course. Well, you're in Atlanta where they don't have 5 inches of rain every day, as opposed to
Louisville's a mess.
Louisville, where we just came from. So there she is, Street Surrender, off the racetrack. Beautiful filly, big striding filly.
Isn't she pretty?
Pretty darn excited about her.
She looks great.